Thanks everybody for being here. Australians living longer and healthier lives in a country powered by renewables and transformed by technology, with care and compassion at its core, adding value and maximising opportunities in a world of churn and change. An Australia of generational responsibilities and endless possibilities. A future that we can be optimistic about, but not complacent about. That's what the Intergenerational report lays out for us. Now, its 40-year horizon seems like a long time, but it's a flicker compared to the tens of thousands of years of history that the Ngunnawal and the Ngambri people have shaped on this country. We acknowledge them today, their elders, traditions, customs and culture. And we acknowledge and embrace the generational opportunity that the voice presents us to recognise and listen and get better outcomes for the first of us in a way that could lift up and unite all of us. Now, the Ngunnawal people, they speak of something called Murugadi. Murugadi means pathways for searching in their language. And the IGR that we released today is a form of Murugadi because it's about searching for the right path together. I want to thank Morris and his team and the board for the invitation back to the Press Club to talk about this IGR, and to Laura for her introduction a moment ago. I want to thank the sponsors, the colleagues who have joined us as well, especially from the core economic team, Katie and Stephen and Andrew who are here. And I'm sure Andy and Stephen won't mind me singling out for a special mention the Finance Minister, Katie Gallagher, and not just because this is her backyard, but because I reckon if you look back in the almost 50 years that Katie's job has existed, there wouldn't have been in that whole time a closer, more productive, more valued working relationship between a Treasurer and a Finance Minister than the one that Katie and I have as we work through some of the issues that I want to talk about today. So could you please put your hands together for the Finance Minister. I see Alicia Payne and Dave Smith, and there may be other colleagues here as well. I acknowledge all of them and I acknowledge all of you, either here in the room or tuning in on the coverage. Thank you very much. It's been 3 and a bit months since the last time I spoke at the Press Club in May, the day after the budget. Back then, actually up in the Great Hall, I tried to give you a sense of how Anthony's government is serving urgent priorities like addressing the cost of living and our generational responsibilities at the same time. Not just seeking to end a wasted decade, but beginning a defining one and laying the foundations for some broader, long-term success in our society and in our economy. And today is really about informing and building on that work, informing and reforming, with the release of an intergenerational report that sets out our imperatives and opportunities for the next 40 years.